The hustle and bustle of the MediaPlex newsroom is back in full swing, and today we've got the stories to prove it. I'm Lauren Gaiswinkler, and you're watching MediaPlex News Now, YouTube edition. People often dream of heading somewhere warm and sunny to escape the cold. Even with Windsor's current economic struggles, though, local residents are able to make that dream a reality. Charles King fills us in.
Despite Windsor's unemployment rate, Windsorites are traveling abroad as much as ever to escape the winter chill. Beverly Power, manager of Carlson Wagonlit Travel, has been in the business for over 20 years and says she has noticed little change in the amount of vacationing.
I'm owner-manager of Carlson Wagonlit Travel. We have been here for over 21 years, and so far we're still here and doing great.
Power said the most popular time of the year to vacation is March break, closely followed by winter. Cruises to the Caribbean are popular this time of the year, as well as trips to Mexico and Hawaii. Power said that during the winter months, people just want to escape the cold and go somewhere sunny. Over the decades, Power has noticed that Canada's aging population has increased the amount of vacationing.
They like to go on big tours. They like to do Europe, bus tours like with Trafalgar. They like to do big Mediterranean cruises. They like to do something exotic like Australia, maybe do Baltic cruises. Definitely, big tours to celebrate their retiring.
This weekend might be a good time to escape as Windsor is expecting more flurries and freezing temperatures Monday. For MediaPlex News Now, I'm Charles King.
Looks like Windsorites can anticipate a simpler way to shop. Walmart on Dougal is expanding into a superstore, as reporter Tabitha Jones explains.
Walmart, located on Dougal Avenue, has started renovating the layout of their store in order to expand it to a superstore. Walmart is known for their low prices to satisfy the customer, and now with expanding the store into a superstore, it will allow the customer to shop for their household items, clothing, entertainment, and groceries. The convenience of one-stop shopping. Tammy Gaudette, a Walmart associate, believes expanding their store will be a positive thing for their customers, but some customers will find the renovation period as an inconvenience.
I think some of the customers will like it because there's more of a food variety. A lot of them come in now asking for food, so I think some of them will like it. Then you get the reverse, some of them won't like it. So
the renovation process is moving quickly with 3 teams working day and night. The one-night team, consisting of 8 people, moves and builds the counters, while the 2-day teams, consisting of 12 people, set the counters and move the merchandise to their new homes. Barbara Dubois, a Walmart associate, is one of the team leads on the renovation team. She describes what she does on a typical day.
I'm one of the 2 team leads for daytime reno. Regular day for us is moving departments, setting up modulars, making sure we're clean and neat at the end of the day to go home, moving counters, whatever it takes to get it done.
Though the layout of the Dougal Walmart will not be the same as the Lowe's on Walmart, it will still include produce, new bathrooms, and wider hallways. The grand opening should be in late spring or early summer. This is Tabitha Jones with MediaPlex News Now.
MediaPlex reporter Yolanda Brown shows us how a Windsor organization is making a difference in the lives of the impoverished. Here's what she found.
Colleen Costi is the founder of Spirit of Excellency, an organization where the goal is to relieve poverty and release creativity in the Windsor community. Alyssa and Ashley Bryan help open the orientation at SOE by demonstrating the different flag twirling techniques they have learned over the years.
My favorite part of Spirit of Excellence is that we do lots of flags, we do exercising, we get to eat here, we get to have lots of fun, meet people.
Costi is helping to train young ladies in new jobs and service industries such as wardrobe imagining, nail technology, makeup artistry, and courses in building esteem, confidence, and life skills. Cheryl Best is one of the volunteers. She says SOE brings not only creativity but educational classes as well.
So what we'll do is we'll develop a sense of new language skills. We'll look at words we don't know, words we've never come across before, but we're reading about them, and we'll get a word for the day. So while we're building confidence through the English language, we'll also build confidence through a larger vocabulary. So this is to develop from the inside the ability to walk into a room and feel confident when you're talking to someone, to stop the mumbling, the looking down, the I don't know what I'm saying, so I'm going to say nothing attitude. So we're going to develop a sense of confidence and a sense of wonderment about what else is going on in the world, because you can have an adventure inside of a book and you never really have to leave your living room. So it's to turn the TV off, turn a book on, and then to develop a whole new set of skills.
Maggie Bryan is the grandmother of a student at SOE. For the past 5 years, she has watched her 9-year-old granddaughter, Alyssa, grow to be a confident young lady. Today, Alyssa is helping lead other students in programs such as flag twirling. All programs are provided after school, evenings, and Saturdays. Kosti recently returned back from India, where she hopes to open another professional beauty school. For MediaPlex News Now, I'm Yolanda Brown.
Something as simple as buying a new outfit is often a struggle for the transgendered. Reporter Darren Breckles brings us a story of 2 Windsor groups hoping to make things a little easier for the local trans community.
The clothing cupboard in the basement of All Saints Anglican Church has been donating clothes to the needy for 45 years. They have recently opened up their services to the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered community in cooperation with Windsor Pride. The clothing cupboard at All Saints Anglican Church is open Tuesday mornings from 9 a.m. to noon for the LGBT community. The church is located at the City Square beside City Hall, and the clothing cupboard is in the basement. Coffee and refreshments are served to clients before going down to look at the clothes. There is no charge for the services. Neil Menz, the director of Windsor Pride, describes the unique needs of the LGBT community.
This is a project which was initiated by a volunteer of ours and a volunteer who also works at the All Saints Church, Henry Johnson, and he's a great chap, and he approached us with an opportunity. We then met with a group of trans volunteers from Windsor Pride and came up with an idea which we think is actually quite marvelous. And that is to open the clothing cupboard at All Saints Church to the trans community on an appointment basis.
Transitioning sexual identity can be a traumatic time, and a transgendered man may not feel comfortable looking at women's clothing during the open public hours at the clothing cupboard, for instance. Betty Richards has been volunteering at the clothing cupboard for over 40 years. She takes a lot of pride in keeping the clothing neat and well organized by size and type of clothing. She's happy they are expanding their service to help more members of the community. This partnership program just started around Christmas, but they have already served 15 to 20 LGBT clients and are sure they will see many more as word spreads. For MediaPlex News Now, I'm Darren Breckles.
Thanks for tuning in. This is Lauren Gazewinkler signing off for MediaPlex News Now, YouTube edition.
MediaPlex News Now is a production of the St. Clair College Journalism Program.